Hi, this is Michael Bailey, and I want to talk today to you about why do people resist getting a coach? Interesting idea, resist getting a coach. I mean, there really are some very interesting dynamics, things that go on inside of people about resisting getting a coach or hiring a coach to help them out to improve those things that they really know that they need help on and they want to improve, but they resist it anyway. Well, it goes way back, long time ago, in a country far, far away, kind of a thing. It really is. It's when you were a little kid, a baby, in fact. This is where it starts. You take a look at a baby's development, and there they are. There's a cute little cuddly thing that just kind of lays there. Well, at some point they start developing, and one of the ways they start developing is they start lifting their neck up. It's this neck. They're strengthening their neck and their back. And pretty soon they're lifting it up, they're holding it up more and more, and then more and more and more. And it's this process of now they're going to start lifting it up, and then it leads to sitting up, leads to rolling, and then pretty soon they're up on their haunches, all fours, their hands and knees, and they're starting to get their balance there, and then they start scooting forward and falling and getting back up, and they're doing here. And it's just this whole thing of, I want to be in charge. I want to be in charge of my own locomotion. I want to be able to get around where I want to get to. And as that progresses, that scooting and bumping and falling, and then pretty soon crawling like a little centipede all over the place. As they do that, then they start standing up on their 2 feet. They're holding on to furniture, chairs, and couches and tables and stuff, and even though they fall down, they keep falling down again and again on the little bums and on their faces, and there's some drive inside of them. I just gotta get up there and start walking around like everybody else. I mean, this is it. This is for real. And sure enough, after it's furniture walking, and then they start taking those little walks where you're going, hey, come on, look, they did 1 step, 2 step, 3 steps. Then pretty soon, as the parent, you realize, holy smokes, they're actually walking around. What are we going to do now? How do we keep them out of all the stuff now that they have access to it? There you go. This whole thing of locomotion, the ability to take ourselves where we want to go. It's called autonomy. We want to be in charge of ourselves. We want to be the one who makes the determinations in our life of where we go and when we go and how we get there, and all that stuff we want to be in charge of ourselves. That's why as you grow a little bit older, and you've been out playing with your friends, and maybe you weren't doing all the things that you're supposed to be doing. And maybe you weren't hanging around with the friends your mom would have approved of. And so when you come home, your mom says, okay, so where have you been? Nowhere. What have you been doing? Nothing. Who have you been with? Nobody. We start playing this game of stupid, We're playing dumb. Unfortunately, most of us forget that we're just playing dumb. We end up playing dumb and playing stupid as adults. Well, what's going on in life? I don't know. I just have no idea. It's one of those weird things we carry over. We don't even realize that we do. But here's what the point is. We resist this idea of getting help because we want to do it ourselves. Years and years and years ago, some of you will remember this. Some of you won't even have any idea what I'm talking about. There was this commercial on TV. It was created by a company called Anison. Anison is still around. But this idea, this woman's cooking in her kitchen. She's got I think it's the kitchen. She's got a headache, and she's not feeling all that great. And her mom comes in, who's it's obviously her mom, 20 or so years old, and says, "Honey, can I help you this, or can you do this?" And they said, "Mother, please, let me do it myself." No, the line was, "No, I'd rather do it myself." That was the line. I'd rather do it myself. And there it is. It wasn't working for her. She obviously needed help. She was overwhelmed. Things were not going great in the kitchen, but still this thing of, I'd rather do it myself. And that's what happens. This sense of autonomy kind of gets out of hand, in the sense of we become too proud, or it's kind of a fear. We're scared to let somebody come in and actually take a look at what's going on in the kitchen of our lives, or what's going on here with their part of our lives. Maybe it's our work, relationships, whatever. We have this fear, this resistance. I don't want anybody. So we resist the very thing that we could use the most help with, and that is getting somebody from the outside looking at what's going on objectively, somebody who understands human beings and how people work and how people change and how they change their performance. We resist that because, doggone it, we just rather do it ourselves. We want to get up on our own 2 feet and go at it. Don't allow yourself to fall into that trap. If you're a person that really has done the best that you can and you don't know how to change it, you don't know how to get it any better, send me an email, contact me. Let's take a look at it together. It's a free coaching session that you get. Let's take a look at what's actually going on. Let's see what's happening that's not working, and let's take a look at what's it costing you. You've been doing it your way for 10, 20, 30 years, and if it's not working out in some areas or many areas of your life, now's the time. Now's the time to get that assistant. It doesn't cost you anything. And you know what? You'll have one of the most interesting conversations with me that you've ever had in your life about you and about where you are and what's going on, what's working and what's not working. You will get a whole new framework just in that conversation. And then, if you see that you're really qualified to do this kind of work, you're going to get a whole new life. That's what it's all about. And not only will you not lose your autonomy will grow. It will expand. It will become even bigger and better because now you understand how to really make things work for you, how to get yourself to work for you. Watch for it. Here comes Michael at michaelbailey.com. Make it a great day for you and for everybody else around you. Look forward to talking to you soon. All the best to you. Bye for now.